Hey everybody, rocking with the Rock Dog. We're out on this stormy Saturday evening in northeast Missouri, taking a ride, looking at a couple of the hunter fisherman access places on the Mark Twain Lake. And we are at the North Fork boat ramp, about 8 miles downstream from Highway 36 in Honeywell, Missouri. This is a boat ramp people use when they're putting lines in for the river, want to avoid the recreational boaters. If you're a fisherman that fishes for catfish, carp, buffalo, things like that. There's some walleye in here. This is the place you need to come to set your lines and things like that. You got about 10 miles of river that way before it hits the lake, and you got about a couple miles of river you can go up this way, maybe 4 or 5, but you're not going to get a motor, gas motor up the river very far that way, maybe only about a half a mile and then it's over for that part of it. But right down there on that bend, it's quite a bit deeper. It's all rock. That's where the channel catfish like to stay, right from here all the way to there in the daytime when it's hot. Right in there with a fishing pole is pretty good. You don't got to go very far when you put your boat in the boat ramp right over here. All right, we're going to go up on top of the hill. There's a Pontowooma Trail of Death trail marker from 1838 up here from the death marks from Indiana to Kansas, I believe, and we'll go up there and check that out, and I'll show it to you. Then I'll drive down here and show you the boat ramp. Got the little mini truck out this evening. Now the gasoline's getting a lot higher. That turned out to be a great purchase. All right, we just went down the road about a quarter of a mile, and we're going to stop off and show you this Pontowooma Trail of Death marker, historical site marker. We are actually on the very edge of the Great Plains of America. From here all the way to the Front Range in Colorado is where the buffalo were. October 13th, 1838, 800 Pontowooma Indians camped right here. They had been at Seas Creek, which was 15 miles or so from here, I'm thinking. That's where you see a lot of my other videos made. I will let you read that for a second, and I'll walk around here and show you the vista we got from this spot right here. It's pretty nice. The corn has grown so fast here. Last week this corn was about 8 inches tall. Let's see what we looks like up here. We got a real nice view. Can't really see much. Sunshine. Nice sunset this evening. When that gets a little bit lower, it's going to be fantastic out there. Anyway, we'll go down here to the boat ramp and show you what's going on. What, them boat ramps are okay, but when they got that river mud on them, it's pretty slick. About every 10 years, this place right down here is loaded with mushrooms. It happened 2 years ago, so it's a while before it happens again. This is Hunter Fisherman Access number 20 on the Mark Twain Lake. You need a place to come fishing where you can just get out of your car and walk to a good spot on the river. This is one of the better ones around Mark Twain Lake. This is one of the main feeder rivers in the lake right here. Got a nice little boat ramp down here, nice little parking lot for you to get in. That darn nice bridge. They put all them bridges in when they built the lake. How's it going, guys? Alright, that's it. The North Fork boat ramp. If you're a catfisherman and want someplace to go on the Mark Twain Lake, it's right outside of Honeywell, Missouri. I believe it's on Route FF. Let me hold this camera for a few minutes. We'll go for a ride up here and I'll get you on top of this hill and show you the great sunset and all the cornfields and things like that for a few minutes. There's likely to be a whole bunch of deer out this evening, so we'll see what's going on. Sorry about all the noise. He'll smooth out once we get on this blacktop. More like likely to see some rain tonight. I had to go tie my boat up on the river. I got a boat about 8 miles up from here. I may have to come down here and get it tomorrow if it's not where it's supposed to be. Not having much luck setting lines right now. You can see a nice trot line video. There you go, people. We're starting on the Great Plains of northeast Missouri. This is where all the buffalo were at. Everything is so green finally. We had a long, cool, weird spring, but this week summer showed up. CC. You know, when you live somewhere, you don't know where the names of the roads. You just go by stuff by the big red barn, down at the 3 Tubes, Stagecoach. We don't even use the names of the road, just on the names of the roads, because they changed all the road names about 20 years ago for 911. And we're not having that. I mean, I guess if we called the ambulance, we'd have to give them the right name, but you talk to your friend, you tell them the name of the road you've all known about your whole life. Some farmer's name or some weird geographical feature there, but I have no idea what the name of most of the roads are around here. This little bridge right here we're coming to is actually comes into the river about a quarter mile down from that Pontawoma Trail of Death sign. If you could catch that little river up right here going into that big river, you're going to have all the catfish you want in about an hour. It won't happen very often, but it happens. You got about a 4-hour window. Right here. Probably going to stop down here in the creek and look for some relics for a few minutes. This is a really good place to hunt relics in northern Missouri on any creek you can stop at. Like I'm going to down here and enter the creek through a roadway easement. It's 100% legal since 1954 in Missouri. You can enter any creek or stream you want to. You can even fish in that creek since you're duly licensed by the state. Since they use excise taxes to stop that creek, you are allowed to do that. Not in some states. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. That was North Fork Hunter Fisherman Access number 20 on the Mark Twain Lake. Great place for catfish, great place for pole fishing, great place to play on the river in your kayak. Rock dog out everybody.